Hey everyone, we'll be starting in a moment. I'm just getting things set up, so please bear with me. Okay. That's all good. That's all saved. Connection seems to be good. We seem to be good to go, because the voice is being picked up too. So let us begin. Hi. Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream and the first one for this week. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Mine was okay. I'm really trying to get my sleep schedule sorted out, but if anything, it's just getting worse. Like, I'm getting up at like 5 when I shouldn't be. Like, before I used to get up at 3, and now I'm getting up later, even though I'm going to bed at the same times. uh, but whatever. Anyway, hi, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Today, we are playing a new game, because we had finished Control last week. Today, we are playing a game called Ixion. Now, some people might not know about this game. Some people might think it's some sort of company called Ixion. No, it's not. They just have similar names. This is the video game called Ixion, which is a space exploration sort of thing. Um, I saw it some time ago. Thought it was interesting. I got it on sale some time ago as well, and I finally got around to doing it now. I wanted to see what this game is like. I know it's some sort of building game. You're on a space station. You have like limited space, so you have to build things that help expand that space and also keep the ship going. Um, I know there's some kind of story. I only know like the first minute or two. I didn't really look too far into it because I was like, this looks cool. I want to see where this goes, and that's where we are now. And we're going to see if this game's going to be fun to play or not, because I did that thing where I'm just like, I stay away from everything about it because it looks cool enough for me to play, so I'm going to wait. I do know that it might be difficult. I think it's one of those games where if you don't get things exactly right, um, you can mess up the whole run and you have to start from the beginning again. So I'm going to try and be as careful as I can about where I place things. But we might still fail. It might be another situation of like Frostpunk, where I play like a few episodes, manage to get somewhere, and then I'm just like, you know what, I'm done. But we'll see. We'll see. I know there's like I said, there's a story to this which we will explore as we go through it. Whether we're gonna get anywhere good, I don't know. But yeah. Hey, NRK, welcome. Our number 9, number 6. And who needs sleep? Just drink some with a lot of sugar in your. just never sleep. Just drink all the sugar. But yeah, we're gonna see how this game goes. I keep forgetting what kind of genre this would count as. It's not RTS because RTS is like you control units and you're on a battlefield. I don't know if this game has that. It has building segments, so it's more like XCOM 2 or XCOM where you had your base and you built like the different segments that have different subjects. You could have like a research segment, you could have a med base segment. It's kind of like that, but on a bigger scale. Um, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's get to it. I'm excited because I've been looking forward to this game. I've had it for a while. I just never got around to playing it. I want to see what it's like. It's cool. Space is cool. I'm not like I'm referencing a big YouTuber here. I'm not like Markiplier who's like all about space. Um, I still think it's cool though. 2022? That was only 3 years ago. This game isn't as old as I thought it was. I thought it came out in the 2020s. Right. It's showing up on there. Sound is being picked up. That's great. Refresh, restream. Okay, cool. I can actually sort of read these now. Teak1. Dolos or solid? Right. So this game is very smooth already. Like I can tell from the UI that it's very smooth for that, which is good. Off. Don't know what that means. Subtitles on. Key bindings. Borderless window. I'll keep it unlimited just to see what it does. If it gets too much, I'll probably lower it down. I put it on SMA because it's only got TAA and FXAA, which both suck. Everything's on high, motion blur off. Audio is as it is. It did not save my settings for this. Because this is supposed to be 90, this is supposed to be 85. I'm going to keep these things off for the moment, except for this, which was already on, just to see how it is. If I do need the colorblind option on, I'll put it on. Again, partial colorblindness, I don't know if it would matter in this context, but we'll see. But I guess we're good to go. So, new game. Choose a difficulty mode. We'll start from the left and work our way right. Journey, a more relaxed setting in which to enjoy the game's narrative, recommended for administrators who are unfamiliar with the city builder genre. Some hard mechanics are disabled, the hull is sturdier, your crew is understanding, the crew contains more workers, accidents are infrequent, and resources are abundant. Default, the original intended Ixion experience, recommended for administrators who are familiar with city builder genre. The hull need constant maintenance, the crew is demanding, accidents are frequent, and resources are limited. Okay. An unrelenting fight for survival in challenge, recommended for administrators who have completed default mode and want to really test their skills. The hull is falling apart, the crew is uncompromising. You will do what we want! Accidents are frequent and more lethal, resources are scarce, completion unlocks an achievement. Shouldn't all of them do that? And then custom, you can set your own difficulty, which I assume people can make like really stupidly difficult things. It's like, oh yeah, there's no resources. Accidents happen every turn. The hull is pretty much at 1%. You know, I'm gonna go with the default for now, just to see how difficult it is. If it's too hard for me to finish, and you know we keep dying, then I'll probably come back and set it to journey, just to see. But yeah, let's do it. Let us head into space, my fellow explorers. Just let me know if it's too loud for y'all or something. Any key. I don't have an any key. Queso Games. Quesado. Dulles AEC European Spaceport Norway. July 13th, 2049. That's only what? 20-ish years?
Initiate Stanford protocol.
Plan procedures. Check. Guidance go.
Algorithm online.
Attest to safety protocol. Check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are
Bulwark Studios. That shit looks weird. It looks like it's covered in fabric. Music is louder than your voice? Weird. I'll wait for this to finish and then I'll turn it down a bit. Inner Heaven. It's the opposite of Metal Gear. It's soft gear.
PDS
That looks cool. That's a cool title. Title intro.
You have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay.
Oh, so you land on the side and that's like a platform?
Welcome on board, passengers.
I guess in space you can do whatever you want. Ooh. Sector 1.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank
Personal
you
assistance.
for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the
Foundations of the
Munchie
future.
protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon.
Yeah, give me a second. That's fine. Wait you to finish, but I can at least turn the audio down. It's weird because it started at a lower setting and it's still really loud, so I'm gonna put it around about 80. Let me know if that's any better.
Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently.
Look at the
I will
little
keep
people.
track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill
Little
your
people.
prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out
They're just
field
walking in
research,
circles, though.
mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Reaching Proxima Centauri. That's a gas thing, isn't it?
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally.
Are you eating
I'm
something?
Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista.
Can you not?
So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival,
Why'd you say it
your
like that?
research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples.
Good enough, it's
fire
not no
up the
longer out, that's
colonization
good.
Protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now,
Can you stop
in
chewing in
order
my
to
ear?
achieve this,
I will immediately
you'll
come
need
back to Earth to kill you.
familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, sending out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon. But this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked
The
damn
what?
hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
I immediately don't like it like that. Right, let's take advantage of space, because there's no laws. Human rights don't exist in space. Ixion features 3 different player views: the interior view, the exterior view, and the planetary system map. You can switch between views via the navigation panel located on the bottom right corner. Shows the interior view for F1. This is the Tycoon structural improvements and enjoying the sights of space travel for F2. F3 is the view for the system map. Cool. I like that. Pan. Pan camera, WSD or that. Scroll in and out with this. And Q and E for rotate or clicking in the wheel. Restore view to initial position by pressing home. Consume the mask to scroll in and out. WSD, the other thing as well. Pan, same sort of deal. Okay. Buildings. Buildings are the core element of the blah 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 blah. Constructing a building requires resources. All buildings cost a varying amount of alloy, and some may also cost electronics. Buildings require a certain amount of power to be active. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter the current level of power consumption. The amount of power available within the Tycoon station can be increased. Activating a building increases the required number of workers within the station. Having enough workers to operate all active buildings is essential to maintaining station safety. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter how many workers are needed. So I guess if we don't have enough people, we have to turn off buildings in order to put them over into something else. Why not just get more people? We could breed. Available buildings can be accessed in the internal construction menu by pressing C. Buildings can be overlapped. It can be placed down as long as they do not overlap other buildings or roads. Buildings can be rotated with the R key. Buildings must connect to a road. This is made possible by having at least one of their access points overlapping a road tile. Can they also be dismantled? Clicking a corresponding icon. Dismantling a building will refund its alloy and electronics. Nice. So pretty much you don't lose anything. You build stuff, and if you don't want it, you unbuild it, and you get all the resources back. Okay. When your building has been placed, the construction process begins. The stockpiles will send resource transporters to collect the amount of alloy and electronics. Then any active workshops will send a mech to assemble the building. The bigger the building, the longer it will take to assemble. Each workshop will construct one building at a time. Breed. Yes. Roads. Road network is the main way to transport goods from one location to another. Roads cost no resources and take little time to build. Huh, that's a first. I mean, other times when I've played those kind of games, it's like, no, you need stuff to build this. Not a lot, just something. Roads can be built or destroyed by clicking the corresponding icons accessible by the interior construction menu. Mechs. Workshop need to be linked to construction sites from the worker mechs to be able to reach them. This looks like an alien sort of thing. Transporters. Stockpiles need to be connected to the road and intended blah blah. Sectors. Even though you only have one sector available at the beginning, the Tycoon station is divided into 6 different sectors. Sectors contain the constructible areas of the station. Each sector is independent and separated by a gateway. Sectors can be accessed by panning the camera left or right, or by directly clicking on the minimap located in the bottom left corner. Each sector's constructible area of 1,680 tiles. 56 by 30. The resource bar at the top of the screen shows resources on the Tycoon. The top numbers are the total resources in the sectors, and the bottom numbers in the current sectors are resources. This is a button to the left of the bar that toggles stockpiles. Sector view. Each sector has a dedicated panel displaying information unique to that sector. Crew member, stability, work condition status, power consumption, batteries, and available water. Unlocking sectors. You can gain access to new sectors by manually overriding their lock algorithms. This process comes at one-time cost in electronics. You will also need to have the specified amount of food and alloy delivered to the gateway to support the sector's ongoing needs, as well as ensure you have enough workers available for the sector's primary operations. Unlocking new sectors increases the structural demands of the Tycoon, raising its overall fragility and thus resulting in a higher hull depletion rate. So, the more sectors you have, the quicker your ship gets destroyed, so you have to have more resources to rebuild it and fix it. Okay. So I guess the name of the game is to try and not have as many sectors as possible. It's more just try and manage what you can, and if you get enough, then you can build more. Alright. I wonder if we're even going to do that. Minimap. Minimap of the Tycoon is located in the bottom left of the corner of the screen, next to the sector information panel. You can access each sector quickly by clicking on the number sector on the map. The battery charge is displayed in the inner section of the map. When a sector's battery is full, the battery is in said sector are completely charged. Okay, cool. The crew of the Tycoon are represented by this icon. People. Living conditions on the crew directly impact stability. The more people that are on the station, the more hope your crew will have for the future. However, growing numbers will scale up resources needs. Make sure to always be a step ahead. Workers versus non-workers. The Tycoon's crew is split into 2 different types, workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station's facilities. They can learn. People can learn. Starvation. People need food to survive. The crew will eat at set intervals, blah blah blah, every 5 cycles. If they are not provided with food at this time, they begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, the starving population will progressively die. A crew member will recover from starvation after eating a meal. Rather than waiting for the next meal cycle, starving crew members can instead eat at the start of the next cycle in which enough food is available. It can be toggled on or off for a sector within the mess hall's building panel. Homelessness. What is this, like an apartment place? The primary cause of instability in the crew station is homelessness. Make sure the crew members have quarters to live in. The flow of time can be sped up and stopped. Controls can be found at the bottom of the screen. Cool. So basically, same ones. Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3. What? What are these alphas? You mean the number pad? You just press 1, 2, 3, 4? Click on the icon on the bottom of the UI. The panel provides you with important information, population statistics, and shows or allows you to transfer crew members between sectors. Okay. Crew members are transferred at a rate of 1 sector per cycle. Okay, not 1 person per cycle. I was like concerned for a second. Sector information on the station view. Detailed statistics of the current transfer migration log. The right side of the panel can be used to send a specified crew member or number of crew, whether that's any crew, workers, non-workers, or colonists. Okay, yeah. Alright, we're done with that. No notifications. Build a workshop. Stockpile. Okay, allows for the construction of other buildings inside the Tycoon by sending a mech to construct sites. I could put it here, sure. Oh, it's just immediately built. To be functional, the sector requires a stockpile. You can build one now for free. I guess I'll build it right next to it. Set the stockpile to store alloy. Of course it's got to be on this side where the chat is. Store alloy. There you go. Click on the alloy icon above a supply to collect resources. Components required for construction, blah blah blah. Iron, carbon, silicon, hydrogen, ice and waste. Okay. Can be recycled into other resources. Manufactured resources. Alloy, polymer, electronics, food, cryonic pods, and science points. Allows you to the location of quantity of the resources. Overlay the selection buildings. Storage. Resources need to be stockpiled. At a time and have an upgradable maximum capacity. Stockpiles cannot interact with another sector. You will need to transfer resources from one sector to another via the resource management panel. That sucks, but understandable. Supplies have been left by Dolus to finish facility construction. Click on the flashing diamond shaped above a supply to collect resources. Ensure the supply is collected by a road to an active stockpile. In order to harvest supplies, stockpiles have to have a resource assigned to it. Each stockpile has a number of dedicated transport vehicles, starting at 5. Transporters move resources from stockpiles to locations requiring increased resources. Intra-sector transporters cannot go to other sectors. Intra-sector transporters yellow will only attend to resources transfers between sectors. Got it. Okay, I guess I'll just click on all of this. This is all polymer, so... What's the maximum stock? Oh, not a lot!
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
That's nice. Polymer, where are you? Maybe there's nothing in here.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is
Docking
a part
bay.
of Eden will filter all data collected and bring
Tech
to your
lab.
attention only the most relevant information.
Crew
It will
quarters
also
and
provide you
infirmary.
with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation, as is often the case with tools produced by my department. I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this
Wait,
process.
what? What was that
although
about
this is
dementia?
yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What's the request? The Tycoon's crew will communicate with you via Data Listening System, DLS event. A number of options will be presented, allowing you to choose how to respond to crew requests. This definitely feels like a Frostpunk, but in space. A magnifying glass represents a DLS event. These can be exploration events on the planetary system map or crew requests inside the Tycoon. Your actions in response to these crew requests may have a positive or negative effect on the Trust. Be mindful that trying to offer the best outcomes for the population could cause more damage should you fail to deliver on your promises. Refusing crew requests inside the station will have no immediate consequences and is a wiser decision than committing yourself to an unachievable or impractical course of action. He's wearing a hat. Is he a chef? Administrator, Tycoon crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Yokond protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the crew. Guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm your competency as an administrator. First question, why didn't this get built first? Like, do we just have people carrying around like bars of or something? Sure access to food. Nice art though. So food hall. Serves up to 500 crew members every 5 cycles. Let's put you over here so we have more space. To start construction, connect the mess hall to a stockpile with a road. For construction complete, the mess hall must be connected to a workshop. Build a mess hall. What are these? People need food, blah blah blah. Mess halls do not create food, but serve it to a set amount of crew every 5 cycles. Stockpiles transfer food to a mess hall to be served for the crew. Food has to be stored in stockpiles like all other resources. Okay, immediately because I know that, I'm going to build one of those. I'm going to put it right next to it. Food. There you go. Look at him go! Whee! So if I know correctly, space is pause. Yeah, it's the number pad that gets things speeding up. Look at it get built. I wish it was like other games where you actually see it get built rather than just a line filling up.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Okay.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial
Earth.
allies, the Ashton Guys.
Is that an airplane?
Even though they are a small organization, the Ashton Guys are important partners who share the same
What if I can see the
pragmatic,
moon?
moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe
cool.
will provide us with a source of food while carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines.
I could do that.
Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Okay. But this is cool. I can see, I don't know if these are satellites. I think they're supposed to be. But then you see these, and these look like airplanes. Man. Oh. This is such a cool view. I was trying to see the moon, but I don't see it. It might not be on this side. But it probably would be too small anyway. I mean, for all I know, this could be the moon. But I like the shape of this, the look of the ship, because you can tell where the front is and where the back is, because this is where all the boosters and rockets are. And then this is just all flat. This is cool. Right, exploration. Science ships allow you to interact with the events on the planetary system map. Clicking on points of interest of the map will dispatch a ship to that location. Once it's arrived, clicking the event icon will allow you to instruct the ship team on how to proceed. Science ships can be built from the docking bay. Science ships collect science points through events, allowing you to advance their technological trees. Crippled teams. Losing a ship team member will make the resolution of the event slower and starting new events impossible. In such cases, science ships must be sent back to the Tycoon to replenish their crew. Got it. So you want me to build a cargo ship in the docking bay. Mining ship, cargo ship. And you want me to build a science ship. Science ships are designed to carry expeditions. Resources. Mining ships are designed for mining. Well, this sounds important, so I'm going to build it now. Just one of each. Alright, get going. All repaired. Is disabled. Trust. Plus 0.8 every cycle, not bad. How much people at the station trust in your command? According to Klein predictive modeling, reaching 0% will result in mutiny. Why is it specifically 0%? Are they like, if they're all 1%, they'd just be like, we shouldn't mutiny yet because we're not fully angry. Santa Slay, Sensitive, Dynamite. What are these names? Woo! And let's speed it up. That's just a science ship. Right. Order the cargo ship to retrieve food via the fleet management window. In order to retrieve resources for the Tycoon, you'll need a fleet. Your fleet is composed of cargo ships, the transport resources, and mining ships that extract resources. Fleet is semi-automated and needs orders to function. Cargo and mining ships have a limited period of autonomy in which they can operate in a space, about 10 cycles. They will return to the Tycoon for maintenance. If a ship is mid-task, it will complete it before returning. Mining ship priorities. You can assign a mining ship to extract any number of specific resources by left-clicking on the relevant box. Clicking multiple times will cycle through the priority levels assigned to the resource extraction. Okay. As with mining ships, cargo ships can be assigned to retrieve any number of resources with varying priority levels. Cargo ships and mining ships can be built from the docking bay. This can be assigned or destroyed by clicking the corresponding icons below the ship docking menu. Okay, you can manage your mining ships on the fleet management page, which is accessible with the button on the right menu. Assign ships. Wait, I already looked at this. I obviously did not click this. Click this then. Right. So we need him to what? We need him to retrieve food. There you go. Do I get, if I go out, do I get to see him going around? Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is big. Where's Pluto? Uranus, Jupiter, Neptune. I want Pluto! Man. Resolve the moon event. I think it's done. So let's go back here. The moon. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. The UN. The UN has established a facility on Mars. Its crew is currently locking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. Submitted an official request for dollars aid. Oh, cool. You can actually read them. Ice giant. Surface gravity. Despite being the only planet in the solar system not visible to the naked eye from Earth, we must... Of course, it's behind my chat. I can't read all of it. Something, something, our diaries. We can celebrate the completion of Neptune's second 165-year orbit since its discovery in 1846. Jupiter, the 12 earthly branches. Our Chinese system of ordering was based on early observations of Jupiter. Astronomers divided the celestial circle into 12 sections to follow the orbit of Shuixing, the year star. I meant to click the actual planet. If there was an observer on Mars, they would probably be amazed that we have survived this. A NASA probe orbited 4,000 times in 4 years before crashing into planet. Full resources were exhausted. If NASA had possessed EKP technology, Messenger would still be flying today. The sun. The next time you're blowing bubbles, take a moment, notice the iridescent scene of your soapy membranes. Those colors whirling around an orb. Charged particles. It's cool. It's got like an outward sort of spread from the sun. That's cool. For each year, the moon moves only an inch away from us each year, so it's not going anywhere soon. Headquarters of Dolus AEC ecosystem. Upward to the stars. Planet. Ushnabi. The first trade partner of the Tycoon. This astronaut supply free. Saturn. O thoughtless, why did I thus violate thy slumberous solitude? Why should I ope the melancholy eyes? Saturn, sleep on while I sleep, while at thy feet I weep. John Keats. Imagine if you can actually find Pluto and you click on it, it's just like, this is not a planet. With wind speeds up to 900 kilometers per hour and extreme seasonal variations as its something make for a good holiday destination. Sure. Right, back here, I guess. Dynamite. Right, Can I actually do this now? Get going, buddy. Oh man, I was hoping to see it like take off.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
The base is out of commission. Transmission from the sensitive team. We have reached the UN base. It's abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational. Hacking into the surveillance system, the sensitive teams will access the base central systems and retrieve any confidential data present. Sure, do that. I wonder, can I change the name? I want to name my own things. That's not fair. I want to name this one like Steve or something. Okay, so it's still going. Probes. I have a probe. Whoa! There it goes. Whee!
A science ship team has completed a task.
We hacked into the main computer as you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers and datasets. Cool. Why was it abandoned in the first place? I guess now dismantle it. Whoops. Get out of here. We shall conquer the moon.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Base has been dismantled. Although most equipment was damaged, we were able to prepare some usable resources for extraction. 30 steel or alloy and 90 science. Nice. Build a tech lab, collect science on the moon. I guess it wants to stay there. Oh, whoops. Get out of here. $78 out of 36. What? 78 out of 36? Huh? Technological upgrades. Tech lab generates science points passively, but the main way to earn science points is through space exploration. Ooh, there's a tech tree! Ooh! Researching new technologies requires science and time, so make sure to spend your science points wisely. Unlocking science ship upgrades may provide unique options during exploration events. Upgrade science ship. Most technologies can be upgraded. The cycles or circles above the technology on the tree show how many upgrades are currently available. Nice. God damn it, I keep clicking on things because they're orange. Right, space... Tech lab. Oh boy, this is a big one. I don't really have much space to put this, so I'm going to have to put this here. I'll have to put it somewhere where it's not going to take up space, but also, oh, that kind of just connects there. I don't have many options here. I have to put it somewhere. There you go. But it's cool that it kind of sort of seamlessly connects to this. It's got a wire mesh. Look at it go, it's getting walls! Oh, that's so cool! It's getting windows and everything.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus.
Look at the people inside!
Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
And these weird, like, science thingies. Okay.
Greetings, Administrator.
Hello.
I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolus expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm
Hi.
glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive.
Thank you, I have a good
My
brain.
friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems.
Okay.
I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Nah, I can walk up out space. What are you talking about? Construct the Vol engine. Research EVA airlock via the technological tree, which is where... Technology tree. Ooh. So what we got first? We got cargo ship, mining ship, science ship, workshop, stockpile small, Tycoon Hool, a reinforced alloy that keeps the station's population safe. EKP engine. The revolutionary EKP, electrokinetic propulsion engine, allows for travel across planetary systems. Nice. Infirmary, crew quarters, mess hall, insect farm. Raises insects, converting them to one food for after one cycles. Solar panels. Principal power of the power source is the Tycoon. Gateway separates sectors. Tech lab. Probe launcher. Construct probes used to explore planetary systems for resource anomalies. EVA airlock. Repairs. Up to 48 units of hull per cycle for 4 units of alloy. And can construct exterior structures. Sure. Research. Can I queue things? Research next. Yes, I can. And then insect farm, because that sounds extremely useful. Oh, it shows it down here. I was like, where's the percentage shown for that? And it's down there. I should probably see about building some homes. So it's how many? I think it said 15, so I've got... That's 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 80? There you go. Or 90? Build those. Now that's a building. And now there's people sleeping and eating. Technological EVA has been unlocked. Oh, it has? Okay. It has some alloy on there. Well, I want you to go over here, so go check out Saturn. Space. EVA airlock repairs 48 hull. There does not seem to be any space. Where do I put this? Choose and click on a vacant area near a wall to construct a building. So it has to be on one of these walls. Can I move things? I currently cannot build this. Let's build some more stockpiles so I can actually get these filled up faster. Great. Detected near Saturn. EKP technology exclusive property of dollars, but records indicate the company has not deployed any missions to this sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. Is this achievable? Perform EVA to locate and investigate the signature. Yes, please. Find out what it is. Maybe it's aliens. I don't have that much power. Oh, whoops. Why does this look like that? There you go. Fill it up. Make space.
Ship team has completed a task.
A prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of EKP. We have stripped it down and recovered schematics. Are we allowed to do that? It sounds like kind of bad to do that. Alright, and now we'll send you over to Mars. Wait, are these not... They're not connected, that's why. I was wondering why these weren't doing anything. Who designed this place and put all these things in a weird position like this? It's kind of annoying that it's like this. Because I want this to move over one, but I can't, like, click and drag. I have to get rid of it. Alloys needed a lot. There's a lot over here, so I think what I'll do is I'll put this over here. And then make this more alloy stock.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Most buildings need workers in order to function. However, a sector doesn't have enough workers. Its inhabitants' working conditions will deteriorate in order to keep the facility running correctly. Working conditions are based on the total workers needed in active buildings to run the sector, and the number of fit workers present in the sector. Injured or starving crew are not able to work. If you do not have enough workers in the sector, working conditions for present workers will start to deteriorate. There are 4 levels of working conditions: optimal, extra hours, overwork, and danger. The worse the working conditions are in the sector, the less safe workplaces will be. This will lead to more frequent accidents. Accidents are a part of daily life in the sector station and cannot be totally avoided. They are very rare in optimal working conditions and can only take the form of breakdowns. Working conditions can be checked in the sector view. To improve work conditions, either turn off some buildings to increase the affected sector's population by awakening the cryopods or transferring crew from other sectors. Got it. Reports are being received relating to Bargeville Clane optimization protocols on board the Tycoon. They indicate the crew members are being overworked. Although dolus employment contracts make it clear that a high degree of flexibility is required, the situation is beginning to take its toll on the morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members to reduce the number of currently active workplaces. Request additional staff from the Ushinabi. Working on a few more hours when the future of humanity is hardly a sacrifice. Push on. No, we'll get more. More people! Can't I just get you to pick up everything?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
It better have. Repair the fault in the exchange for resources. Repair the fault in exchange for research data. Refuse to help. Screw them! Space is a hostile place. We do not go there without knowing the consequences. Well, we obviously are going to help. This would get me alloy and science. Or polymer. This would just get me alloy. I have enough alloy at the moment. I'm having trouble storing it all, so I'll just go with the research data. Yes. Okay, that's gone now. So now I can get rid of this weird like conglomeration there, and I can finally, hopefully, build the thing I need. Go. Build that road. by bit getting built. This is going to take a while.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oxygen supply has been repaired, and the relationship between Dolos and the competitor has improved by 42%. Nice. Damn it. Ooh. Is this glass? It's so cool watching things get built. I'm glad they did that, because most people wouldn't.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
Power of the Tycoon. Deactivate buildings in the power management view to reduce power consumption. Where is that? With the active EVA airlock, the Tycoon's crew is able to manage the station's exterior, repair the hull, and build contraptions such as solar panels to generate more power. That's exactly what I need. To manage the exterior of the station, click on the Tycoon icon on the action panel. Multiple EVAs will speed up exterior activities. Cool. Power is a representation of the electrical energy needed to run a building. The station starts with a capacity of 60 power. The power's gauge is located at the top of the interface. The more buildings you have, the more power you will need. The main way to increase power is to construct solar panels. To turn power on or off on a building, you can either enable or disable it through the building panel or through the power grid view. To use the view, click the button under the power gauge. When you run out of power by either losing output or powering in a building when you don't have enough power available, a power overload occurs. If you do not have any batteries present, overloads lead directly to blackouts. Batteries can be researched in the technological tree. Emergency. At first, the Tycoon will lack the backup systems that allow buildings to withstand power overloads, and accidents may happen as a result. Overloads will provoke a 5% trust drop. Batteries provide power for their respective sectors while an overload is in effect. If the overload has not been resolved before a sector's battery runs out, a blackout will then occur. Blackouts will impact the crew's trust in you. A blackout is when the stored up power in the sector batteries run out and all the sector's buildings shut down. They will occur automatically with no batteries. Blackout occurred when the station is moving, power will return on automatically. Oh, okay. If blackout occurred during an overload, power will automatically turn back on when the Tycoon's power demand falls below the Tycoon's maximum power capacity. A sector becomes specialized in discipline when it is a certain amount of buildings of the same type. Specializations give you the bonuses that support the associated sector. You can see a building type by clicking on the building. Specialization population. Once viewed, a sector's specialization can be viewed in the data listening system's policy window. Space, Tier 1. Cool. Workers are required for the sector 80. Workers are available in the sector 78. You don't have any water. Here, go to Mercury. So I need to turn off things, or I need to build solar panels. There is no EVA lock task in progress. Solar panels. Oh, you can actually see them on there. That's cool. And then they get bigger and bigger as you get better ones. Why do they go out into space? I guess build solar panel 1. Converts the star's energy into electricity, providing power to the Tycoon. It will require 10 polymer. Build time, infinite circles. What? Power output 40. I guess because we don't have the thing powered at the moment, it can't build them. So let's turn off some things. Where's the power thingy? Seeing as this has nothing in it, let's just turn it off.
Power restored.
Oh, there we go.
Power supply overloaded.
There we go. I have to turn it on and off.
Power restored.
Get the polymer out there. Oh, we can see them get built. Yeah, look at it go. Ooh, we got cool gold solar panels now. I have more power, which means I can turn things back on. Right? Seems like it. Ugh. 100% represents 100% of the power consumption. Represents 69%. All right, well, now I've got to do some stuff. I've got to build the Vol engine. EKP Vol engine, which will be on this side. Resources 100. Let's do it. Let's hope it doesn't blow us up or something. We're pretty much finished with that for the moment. Look at all of them. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Whoa. Well, we got longer. Okay, that was cool. Incoming transmission.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Yay!
Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay. Producing buildings, ensuring your survival even without external food resources. Insult farm, farm capacity. More people. Food supplies are dwindling. Despite clean control protocols, some crew members have become aware of this. They are worried food will soon run out, making a public commitment to increase food production and would quash any simmering rumors about your management skills. 3 insect farms? You want me to build 3 of them? I mean, yeah, I guess. Oops. Insect farms. 1 food after 1 cycle. I guess that makes sense. Ugh. If only I could get rid of this. There you go. 3 insect farms.
Administrator, more than 50% of the Tycoon's population are lacking quarters.
Give me a second. I've just built some farms. God, they're so impatient. It's like, build me homes. I'm hungry. I need a home. It's like, shut up.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your
You okay, buddy? You
assignments
sound
in
tired.
preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Okay. Move the Tycoon over into orbit. Right, probes! You have no eyes, you must see. The Tycoon has little visual equipment to capture vastness of space. However, points of interest and resource deposits can be found by launching probes. When scanning the map, higher signal readings indicate you are likely to find something. Probes can be launched from the planetary system map. To do so, click on the probe button on the bottom of the UI, click launch probe, and then left click on the desired map location. Readings. When scanning regions of the planetary system map for probe launch, higher readings indicate a greater chance of finding something interesting. In the case of asteroids, dark green bars indicate some asteroids in an asteroid field are in range, whilst light green indicates that all nearby asteroids are in range. Okay. Wait, there was more. Oh, we have more out here now. That's great. I'll look at that in a minute. Electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP for short, enable movement for the Tycoon between stellar bodies and various points of interest within a planetary system. Empowering the EKP engines require all the station's power. Batteries will activate over the period of Tycoon travel is present. If a blackout occurs during EKP movement, it will resolve itself automatically when the station has arrived at its destination. In order to issue a travel order, click the Tycoon icon located on the bottom of the screen on the planetary map. Once order has been issued, EKP travel cannot be cancelled. Points of interest can be planets, space stations, and more. When the Tycoon is moving, its hull deteriorates at a faster rate than it is idle. But why? Like, there's no friction in space for it to get damaged. Things might impact it, but it's not going to hit it that hard, otherwise ships would always come down like completely wrecked. Alright, let's get it moving. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the EKP system during the 0.7 cycles Tycoon's movement. The sections will be powered by batteries during this time. Yes. Look at it go! Whee! That's cool. Oh man, I was hoping to see... Oh, no, never mind. I can't see. There goes the planet. Bye, Earth. Whee! Oh god, this is a lot faster than I thought it would be. I was wondering where the moon was. Hi there. Aren't you pretty? We're going to crash into it if we don't stop soon. The Vol engine enables space travel between planetary systems. In order to use the Vol engine, it requires time to charge before being able to perform a jump. During this time, all the Tycoon's power is redirected towards the engines. Batteries will activate for the duration of the charge if present. If your battery is empty during this period and a blackout occurs, it will automatically resolve at the end of the charging period. To charge the Vol engine, click on the Vol button located on the bottom of your screen on the planetary system map view. When the charge is finished, a commence jump confirmation window will appear. I don't know why I'm getting excited about that. Let me finish setting some things up first. That was cool though, diving into it like this. Research, because we got more research stuff. Electronics transforms 30 silicon into electronics every 3 cycles. Transforms 5 carbon into 5 polymer. That's a 1-to-1 ratio, that's nice. Steel mill transforms iron into alloy. Stores 100 power, allowing buildings the same sector to continue operating in the event of a travel to or overload. I cannot like scroll around this, so I'm guessing this is all the text that we can get. Provides 1 stability for a sector. We don't know what this is. Cryonics awakens humans stored in cryonic pods. Let's go for the battery because that seems the most important. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Then this provides 1 stability. Sure, I'll take that. And then these ones seem important as well, but electronics seems to be the most important, seeing as it's 30 silicon to 1 electronic, and electronics seem to be used for quite a bit, so we'll do this as next. Then polymer, then alloy. Oh, is it doing 1 by 1? Oh, never mind. I thought I could make a queue. I cannot make a queue, I can only do it 1 by 1. That kind of sucks. Probe launcher constructs probes used to explore planetary systems for resource anomalies. Damn, this is huge! 50% efficiency. The higher the hull integrity is, the longer it will take the EVATs to identify new breaches. Let's do the next one because we're already starting to run out of power. Maybe we could do panel 2. Yeah, let's do that. Get to building. There it goes. Woo. And we got better ones. Great. Right, get back into the ship. So 91 represents 65% of the power available in the station. Great. I'm going to wait until the batteries get finished researched. I'm also going to see if I can move some stuff around. Okay, cool. Right, so I need to move things around. So maintenance. Stockpile small. Put it there. Put one there. So that's 1, 2. Need another one, so put one. Here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got one over here and one up here. I want to open this space up more, so I'm going to put all of the resource things here. The only reason why I put this here was because of this. There we go. Although maybe that would be better to change my mind there. What's this for? Purging waste. Alloy. Oh no, not alloy. Polymer. Alloy. 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 Then we can dismantle this. Dismantle this. And then this. There we go. This whole space is open up now, which is great. And I need to move this over, so bye-bye. Alright, cool. Now get rid of this. And now we can build that new probe launcher. There you go. Put it right outside the front. But once you get built, oh, look at it go! Whee! And now I can send out probes. Great. Now, if I could, I would move these up here, which will require me to build this a little weird. Because I could do it like this. Put one here, and then like set up this way as well. So food, insect farm. One here. Oh, this is going to be so weird. There we go. It's going to be such a weird shape, but it's just what it's going to have to be. Unless I make it... Unless... It's just gonna have to look like that, unfortunately, if I want it straight. And then we can make more space here. I'm just cleaning things up. Because I can just tell for a fact that this is going to be a pain otherwise if I don't sort it out. There we go. Oh, wait, no, these things still need to have a road, so we'll just put this here for the moment. Oh, whoops, this is facing the wrong way. Let me try this again. Facing the correct way this time. I appreciate that dismantling things gives you 100% of the resources back. That makes things so much easier. Okay, and now I can dismantle this. Alright, cool. We're getting a bit more proper, like, setup now. It might end up being that I'll have to dismantle all of this at some point, but for now, we're good. Right. Are we still researching... We're still researching batteries, but I think we can probably set up to launch. Can I tell you to come back? Yeah, I'd rather not lose my science ships. Let's do that first. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the engine during the 0.5 cycle charge preceding ignition. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time. Yes.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt Jump initiation.
Well, here goes the charge.
Full engine ready.
Commence jump. This'll go great. Ooh. It's all sparky. Everything is being folded. We're entering into Space Odyssey. Oh, that's cool. We're in like some sort of thread space. Wow. Woo!
Earth.
We literally just hit the
Our
intro.
home. She is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Why are we facing towards the moon? Oh, that's why, I guess. I will say, we got really close to the moon there. I don't know why we had to go that far, or that close for it, but there you go, we blew up the moon.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged.
Of course it is.
Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system.
How can you tell that?
We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%.
Never tell me the odds.
Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet.
Okay.
Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity.
That's it?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Feed the crew. The hull gauge represents the structural integrity of the station. When it reaches zero, the Tycoon will be unable to sustain life on board. In order to maintain the hull of Tycoon, you'll need to activate hull repair via the EVA airlock window, blah blah blah. Supplied with a steady stream of alloys, the hull depletion rate is affected by a range of factors, including a number of vol jumps performed and sectors opened. Exits of progress. Hull repair rate can be improved by optimal working conditions. Additional EVA airlocks, certain sector specializations and tech tree upgrades. Make sure you are ready for an eventuality and have enough alloy available for your EVA airlocks. EVA airlocks have an efficiency rate corresponding to how difficult it is for the building worker to locate breaches in the hull. The lower the integrity, the higher the EVA airlock's efficiency will be. Do not let work pile up. If a sector's working conditions are intense, there is a higher chance of an EVA airlock experiencing an accident, thus becoming disabled. Got it. Stability is a measure of the crew's mood within a sector. High stability indicates that there is a higher quality of life for the crew within sector. Stability is influenced by many modifiers. Some are sector-based, others global. Some may be permanent, while others may be temporary. The easiest way to increase the sector stability is to research and construct dedicated stability-improving buildings, such as the Alternative Life Center. Detailed view. Blah, blah, blah. Rolling over the stability. Yeah, I've already seen all this. Trust affects the trust of the crew. Tycoon put in your command. If stability is low, your workers will go on strike. This will stop production in the associated building. Got it. Power. Batteries. In order to withstand overloads and avoid blackouts, batteries are needed. You'll most likely unlock these in Chapter 1. There's multiple chapters? I don't know you even had chapters. Batteries are charged by the excess power you generate each cycle, up to a full capacity. When moving the Tycoon or powering a power overload, batteries will take the place of the power grid until depleted. A sector running on batteries consumes its power and need every cycle. A sector consumes 50 power. It has 200 power stored in batteries. When the power grid goes down, the sector will be able to function for 4 cycles. Cool. Oh, wait, no, there was more. Damn it. Ah, there we go. Stability and trust. Game over. When everything goes wrong and all hope is lost, do not fret, as you will have the option to restart your game. You can do so either from your last save game or the beginning of the chapter you are currently in. If the crew of the Tycoon lose faith in you, they'll take action and exile you in the position of administrator. If the structural integrity of the station reaches 0, the Tycoon will break apart. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't look good. Let's try not to let that happen. I'm actually going to save now for the first time. Oopsie. There you go. We did an oopsie. Right. Construct a probe. I can do that. Construct a probe. Resolve the ghosts of the Shanabi on the planetary system map. Feed 1,000 crew members. Kinda hard to do, considering we have none of these working at the moment. Administrator, you may have noticed that the moon has broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You will have to make an official statement. Dolus' enemies. It's our fault. It's humanity's fate. Evidence suggests that a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humans' selfish and warlike instincts. No, we did that. Despite our robust safety measures, a system failure at the exact moment of the jump caused the engines to drag a part of the moon with it into self-similar space. Something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile event, it was the perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plans. I mean, from what was said, that sounds like what it was. Because it was like weird things in the code. We've been hacked or something. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, Dolus has many enemies. I'll say that.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
That's not fair. At least it's only 5% though. Are we the last of us? Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Munchy behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22% if these questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tycoon Station, you will find some answers quickly. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth. I can do that. I mean, no one seems to be injured. They're just saying that it doesn't have any place for injured people. But I guess I could build one. Infirmary. Oh, look at that. That could fit just right there. There you go. Enjoy. Right, construct a probe. Find an asteroid with iron deposits. Where are the other planets? I don't know where everything went, but okay. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated, and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of a strong dust storm and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. I've got to ask, weren't we supposed to go to Proxima Centauri? How the hell did we just end up back where we started? Like, we even saw us going through this weird thread realm. Detected the Ushinabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting anything. Well, I guess we'll send you... I mean, this seems like a story quest. This doesn't, so I'm going to go check that out. I'm also going to send a probe somewhere. Oh, okay, so, yeah, okay, I get what we need to do now. I need something that has quite a bit of iron, actually. Oh, there we go. There it goes. Whee!
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Investigate Dolus headquarters. A sensitive team will proceed to the coordinates of Inner Heaven, the former headquarters of Dolus AEC. Sensitive return to find your family home. Scour the globe and search survivors. The team will use all tools on board sensitive. Can we do all of these? I would like to do all of them. Do the headquarters first, because that's the most obvious. That's a cool shot. Can I see Earth from here too? Oh, there it is. It's brown. Earth is brown. This is why I tell you people to breed! Hurry up! Give me more men!
A science ship team has completed a task.
The converted oil rig which Dolus used as its state-of-the-art headquarters is gone. Only a few metal scraps remain, scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There is no sign of survivors. 45 research, 225 alloy, damn. Investigate personal location. What happened to my family? Get there.
A probe has completed its scan.
FE. So we got to mine iron. Alright, so we can go do that. That's great. Go do that. I'm hoping to get bigger one of these at some point. This is still going. Do I have to construct a probe every single time I want to send one out? That kind of sucks, to be honest. I don't have that much polymer.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on Administrator's home. A huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There is no trace of civilization. Great. 45 science, 121 alloys, 9 electronics. That's just great. Scour the globe for anything. For anyone. What if we get to upgrade this so it's more than just one food? Is it because I don't have any storage for iron? FE, there you go. Of course, the moment I build it, he suddenly starts getting iron.
Science ship team has completed a task.
After a long search, we have found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. The lunar clism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we have found was a small stele, where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I'll let you stay there to gather the iron science. Right, a new request, eh? Administrator, to safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle. No, you do! Just throw some advancements in there. You know, make people grow up faster. I don't know. Adding new members to the Secune's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, as practice pioneered by Dolus, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There is very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Okay. 5 and collect 500. 500? Cryonic pods? Mission reports from the expedition to Earth has been discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale of many of them. They've gone crazy. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. -1 permanent. Wow. Cryonic centers open cryonic pods, adding newly awakened crew members to your population. Cryopods can be found during expeditions during your science or using your science ships. Each cryonic pod contains one worker who will one person who is either a worker or non-worker. Cryonic centers have no control over this and by default will open pods in order influenced by how many total workers and non-worker cryopods are in storage. It's possible, however, to prioritize the opening of a worker pod by applying a policy via the DLS center. When a cryopod is opened, its occupant will join the population of the sector in which they are awakened. If you wish for newly awakened crew to be transferred to a different sector, you can alter this default behavior via the cryonic center. Population transfer, you can set sector, we can transfer people, blah blah blah. Right, okay. Speed! Faster! Woo, batteries! Right, it wants me to do the steel mill, so we're going to do that now, because we're getting a lot of iron. So, research. And then... Oh, memorials. Provides one stability in the sector. Tech trees upgrades can increase the bonus sectors with a specific specialization. Alright, and then we'll put this in research next. restores power. These are a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. It's just a hole. And it comes out as it gets more power. Okay, cool. I guess hull repair, activate. I was wondering if I could see it like repairing itself, but I don't see any damage, so maybe it's just these ships flying around that are doing it. Received all science from Earth. Okay. There is some stuff there. But for now, let's send you to go check out the Urshanabi. Seriously, where are the other planets? They can't just disappear because one planet was messed up. Angry. I mean, you're in optimal conditions. What's wrong? Is it just the food issue?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Our sensors have detected the Urshanabi. The phrase, whoever helps Dolus is an enemy of humanity, has been daubed? Or daubed? I've never heard of that word. In large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi, mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Damn!
Awaits your attention.
Trust has fallen below 33%. Crew members who support your directives are therefore, by extension, those of Dolus, are in a minority within the Tycoon. According to Munchi, if trust continues to fall, the crew will likely seek to harm your physical integrity. Physical integrity, okay. As for the symbolic integrity, the crew has already identified many nicknames for you. Pledge to restore trust to 50% within 30 cycles. I can try to do that. I don't know if I'll be able to. Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. According to Neocond Barjavel predictive models, or theory, productivity will soon drop to 23%. Longer-term starvation would not increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board. You want me to have 40 units of food stored in Sector 1 within 20 cycles? That's going to be kind of hard to do. I only have the freaking insect farms. I only have 3 of those, and they only make like 3 food a day. It's probably going to screw me, but I'll try. This is why I saved before we started anything. I'm going to make another save right here, actually. Hungry. So we've got Oopsie, where we first started, and then Hungry, so I know which ones we're doing and what we need to focus on. So I guess what I'll do, the only thing I can do is just make more insect farms. And then go like this. And then have more insect farms going the other way. Although, to be honest, I probably could just do that. There we go. So that's going to give us, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 9. We're going to get 9 food a cycle now.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The ship was full of food. Oh, well, there you go. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for excavation. There's nothing else really for you to look at right now. So you guys just stay there, I guess. You build another one. This technology steel mill has been made. Transforms 15 iron into 15 alloy every 1 cycle. Should be nice. This thing is massive. Jesus. I could put it here. I will put it there. Then I can go like... You want? Administrator, Sector 1 has almost reached its maximum structural load. With more infrastructure surely needed soon, a new sector will need to be unlocked. Originally, sectors were programmed to automatically unlock after completion of the mission to Proxima Centauri. With the change of the Tycoon's mission objective, the restriction could be bypassed by manually overriding gate lock algorithms. I mean, I guess I could unlock a new sector. I am running out of space and it's getting kind of cramped in here. Train station? Speeds up crew transfer between stations. To build this train station, you need to research the associated technology. Okay, never mind. Access to the sector is restricted under Dolus AEC test protocols. The force entry, electronics, and polymer will be sent to manually override. Additionally, basic function of the sector necessitates the transfer of food, alloy, and workers. I have plenty of this, but I have one of these, I suppose. I don't have much of this, to be honest. Sure. Once these get built, we should be good. Transfers. Connecting sectors. Before anything else, you must ensure the gateways of the importing and exporting sectors are all sectors in between. Are connected by roads. Gateway has multiple road connectors. For the important sectors, set the amount of resources you want to have there. If the sector stockpiles go under the quantity, they are eligible to import over sectors. Transferring resources from one sector is done through the resource management authorization. Each resource type requires authorization to enter and exit the center. For resource transfer to occur, both the exporting sector and importing sector must have that resource marked as active. For the exporting sector, set the amount of resources you want to remain there. All extra resources above the value and will be eligible for export. When multiple sectors are eligible for import, the priorities affect how a resource is divided between the sectors. Two sectors with the same priority will get the same cut. A sector with a higher priority will get the higher cut. Got it. God, there's so much. Oh, right, I should probably have a stockpile for electronics. There you go. Technology has been unlocked. Oh, cryonic center, right. I guess next would be... We don't have any silicon, we don't have any carbon yet, so these are pretty much useless. Let's try doing this one. You don't have enough research points as of the moment to finish this research. Proceed with care. What does that mean? I guess I'll just not do it. I'll wait.
A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
getting on
An
my good side.
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
1 second. Sector stability is low enough for a prolonged period of time. Your workers will go on strike. Crew will stop working, and buildings will close for the duration of the strike. What do you expect to do? We just got here, man. Most buildings need workers. Safety. The worse the working conditions are in the sector, the less safe the workplaces will be. This will lead to more frequent accidents. Blah, blah. Injuries. Will get injured. The main cause of injuries are accidents that are low stability. Infirmaries will treat wounded. If untreated, the wounded will eventually die. To reduce injury risk, make sure that the stability of region or sector is as high as possible with stability buildings. Got it. Strike wait 0.9 cycles to maintain positive sector stability for at least 1 cycle. Can you guys stop? You want food? I'm trying to get you food. Now you're trying to strike on the food.
A sector is being overworked.
Did you seriously just blow up my thing?
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
An accident has occurred in the following building, Insect Farm. Indicate the poor work conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. It would also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. And if kept running optimally for 2 cycles. I can fix it. I don't know about running optimally, but I'll try. Accidents may damage buildings and injure workers. Buildings need to be repaired in order to be reactivated. Failures may occur. If they're not put out by fire station, they'll spread to... I don't have fire stations. What are you talking about? My trust is going back up, which is nice. Okay. I think we're literally just waiting for one electronic for this thing.
No more resources available to mine.
Or maybe I can just launch it wherever. That's ice. I wonder if doing it in specific places will show where other places are, because this is right here, and that's for iron. Whee, look at it go! Right, population. We've got Cryonic Center, awaken humans to stored in cryopods. We don't really want to build that just yet because I got nothing to put in it. Look at all these people. Stop hurting yourself!
A probe has completed its scan.
Good. It's an asteroid. Oh boy, this is going great. Right now, these are high priorities, so get those. One crew member died. What do you mean died? I mean, at least this is going up, but it might not be enough. Is the ship going to go somewhere? Let's lower some things. We'll make this lower. It's a low priority because we got plenty of it. Put this second and this first because we do need electronics. So go grab those. In fact, how long have we been going for? About 2 hours. We'll finish up in a minute. I at least want to try and get this back to 50% before we stop.
The crew's trust in your leadership.
I am in the
is
middle of
falling.
doing it!
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, finally. Administrator, a new sector has successfully been unlocked. This is a historic moment for Dolos AEC and the Tycoon mission. Woo! Plus 10%. I would have gotten 15% if it did it before. Oh boy, look at all these resources. Jesus. So what is this? Alloy, alloy, bunch of alloys. I don't really need more alloy. It's just all alloys. I would have liked some electronics. So 40 crew are homeless. And need health. This is probably just for Sector 2, so I need to build some stuff. I'm trying to think how best to go about this. I could at least do that. I could just go straight ahead. Like that, and then put some stockpiles. I need to put this and then a workshop. Put it right there.
Power supply overloaded.
Of course it is. We have enough polymer, right? Yeah, we have 27. I can make this. Hull repair will be temporarily paused during construction. Yeah, sure, go for it. Give me more power. I need it.
Power restored.
But can you just build these but not turn them on? Administrator, Tycoon has suffered an overload. During the conception of this mission, many plans for prototype buildings were stored in my memory. With knowledge gathered by exploration teams, we can adopt them. Or adapt them. Stanford's team lacked field data to make these plans viable, yet we can realize their full potential. Batteries will allow for the Tycoon to function in an auxiliary circuit with the energy systems fail. Switch to auxiliary circuit. Build 2 batteries. I mean, I can build another battery in here, but I need the thing built first. This is so jank. At least this is getting built.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
Already? Again? Can you all stop slipping on things?
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope.
Really?
Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately.
Kind of hard to do when they're dead. I have 2. Oh, wait, I said 2 for a second there.
Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and
guess it must have
expertise
finished.
required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Okay, because this is like this now, I can stockpile, turn on. You gonna be good? You gonna behave? Good. Alright, let's get some paths going. So, just to build the path to get it, I'm just gonna go like, there you go. Up this way, like that, and then this can go all the way over here. Luckily this doesn't take resources, so I can just build paths out the wazoo. There we go. While that's doing that, you are still making food. Can I research anything yet? I am losing. There we go. I do not have enough science points yet, so no. Space. Find the Dolos station with a probe. I can do that. I can't do that because my probe's not available. Okay, we're at 43%. We're getting better. Still need a bit more though. Okay, because we're in here now. I could make a mess hall. I'll do that. Mess hall can go here. I'm trying to think where would be the best place to put this without taking up too much space. Could put it here. I'll wait. I'll hold off. Screw it. I guess this is for the food? Why is this automatically put on food? Ooh, we're at 45%. Come on! Maybe building this will help even more. What can I do to get Sector 1 up happier? Nothing really. How would I tell when I find something that I'm supposed to locate? Find Dollar Station. I don't want to end up wasting this is the thing. I guess the one with the exclamation point is where it's supposed to be located, so here? What is the hull at anyway? Oh, still pretty low. Maybe I should build one for waste. There you go, you can put your waste in here once. I can't click it. I was hoping to build it for waste, but I can't click it. I guess I'll do it for ice. A new point of interest. Outer Hope. Emergency signals broadcasting from these coordinates originates from the research station Outer Hope. Okay. Go research ship. Right, do you have enough to build anything yet? Finally. Build some homes. Right, 40. So we would need 15 for... So 2? We need 2 houses? Just be like that, because I will be getting rid of this when all the things are gone, so... Whoops. Then another battery in here too, like right at the start would be nice. Man, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. We've got like 4 turns left, and this is only at 48%. We've got 2 more percent we need to get.
The ship has arrived at its destination.
A Dolus emergency signal. Outer Hopes is surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitting from inside. Search the battlefield. We'll investigate the battlefield to better understand what happened. Is it going to be where it's like they all attacked other people? I have 11 available power.
An accident has occurred.
You and your damn accidents! Stop it! Well, luckily we're going to be getting more people, so calm down. Come on, get to 49%. I wish I could move this over. And then with this... What do you mean I can't build it on there? That's not fair. Could build it there, but it's going to take a lot. What does it need? 90 alloy. Well, there's plenty here. I think we can build this just to make things a bit faster for building. Put that there for now. Because I can get rid of all of this stuff. Look at how long they have to go to get there. Right, I'm going to make a stockpile for... for electronics. Get off! Oh, come on. We're almost there. Get there before it runs out. 50%. Come on. You're like 1% off. I swear, if it gets it the same time it fails, or it finishes. See, 50%. We're at 50%. Come on, that's got to count. Well, nothing happened, so I guess it did.
No more resources available to mine.
What are you talking about? There's plenty.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The battle scenes have been made up of multiple engagements with debris from the conflict, mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN, though the majority carry Dolus emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, carrying the acronym BMS. The sensitive team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. Science, nice. Search. And while that's doing that, I can set some more science. Yay! Let's go with this one. It's 45. Oh, it's got to get here first, I guess. Oh, you click on them and it shows the next stages. I thought I had to go outside in order to research more. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I hate myself. I didn't know I could do this. I thought it was like you had to actually go out here in order to get the upgrades. But no, you click on the thing, it's got more research options. Duh. Okay then, where is the living quarters? Here we go, crew quarters. Additional beds, smart homes, knee-high, optimized, and domotic. We have 32. Technology tier 2. There is no tier 2 option yet, so I guess I can't do that yet. Because I can't click any of these. How do I unlock them? Technology tier 2 is required to unlock this. I guess it means I have to complete this tier first. So like I have to finish this tier and then get this tier unlocked and then I can do upgrades. Never mind then. Oh, they're currently working on it. Never mind. I thought they were still going.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Can you stop having accidents? Please. Look, I'll make you an infirmary if that'll stop you. Oh man, if it was like one more thing short, it would have been able to fit in there. Fine. Go there, I guess. Right next to the food place. What if I just make a line there? Instead of having this weird...
Trust in your leadership is falling.
What do you mean overload? You can't overload, that's not fair.
Power supply overloaded. A science ship team has completed a task. Power restored.
Alright, build one of these. Yes. 0.5 cycles, I will gladly take that. Meanwhile, you are done.
Administrator, a new request.
Black
awaits your
box.
attention.
Looks cool. Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station. Dollar's crew protocols do not direct for this type of preservation. The sensitive team traced the emergency broadcast and after clearing away several tons of debris, uncovered the station's mainframe. They were able to access and extract Outer Hope's black box. Its data can be analyzed using the Tycoon's Tech Lab. 25 frozen people, 40 brain. Outer Hope black box, new technology, the legacy of Dolus. I guess we can dismantle it because we don't need it here anymore. You get that science. Space. Docking bay. Oh boy, I get to put it on this side? Yeah, sure. Let me get rid of this part though. There we go. Docking bay, I shall put you right here. And then I might be able to build another battery here. And then if I get rid of this, I could probably build another one of these. Stockpile. No, too wide. Double up on batteries, maybe. There you go, you got 4 batteries. Now go! Go, my children!
Power supply overloaded.
You son of a bitch.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. Power restored.
Do I have to literally build things for people? Yes, I do. I have to make a storage segment for these, for the freaking. Okay, fine. Here you go. Frozen people storage. Can I now research things? Research that because it doesn't take anything. And then research... Still not enough? Fine. Never mind. Administrator, we received the data from the Outer Hope black box. Further analysis required and extraction protocols could be launched via the Tycoon's lab. Acknowledged. Already did it. Dismantle.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Good. Summary of intelligence now. Outer Hope has been dismantled. Resources are ready for extraction. Alloy and polymer. Yay! I still need one of those. Alright. Yep, there it goes. I was wondering when that was going to disappear. Alright. Now we can get rid of all this. And I need to find a way to make this connected better. If I go around the outside, that might do it. Whoops. There we go. provided some information on the events that took place following the Tikkun's failed vol jump. Records tell of how Earth was ravaged by the lunaclism. In the ensuing chaos, states radicalized and the UN declared Dolus an enemy of humanity. The black box's data also describes a Dolus facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter, officially designated Hephaestus. The site was used to develop a new type of vol engine. It was also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known as Dolus as the Protagoras. This iteration of the Tikkun was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite damage done to the Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from Protagoras with vol jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. Interesting. So now we gotta find Jupiter. I need to transfer some stuff over. So could you send some alloy over to Sector 2? About like 50? Alright, so you're done over there. We need to find out where Jupiter is. Because they're all disappeared. So we need you to build a new one. Is the transfer of alloy going to happen anytime soon? Take the sectors that you wish to activate resource transfer for. You can set desired resource quantity for an active sector by clicking and dragging its resource bar. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So like that. Because that way you'll always at least have 50. Alright, you're done, so I can send you out to find wherever Jupiter's gone. Or if I send it all the way out. Find Pluto! Ooh. Where did Jupiter go? Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars. I'm trying to figure out where Jupiter's gone because it's just sort of vanished. So Mars will be around here. Exclamation point bar has not moved at all. We'll just put it there because that's where science is, so whatever, maybe that's it. And when that's out, build me another one. We have enough available so I can make this back on now. While we're here, let's make some insects.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention. A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Of course it has. Due to your continued indifference to the problems of the Tycoons, riots have broken out over the
An
sector.
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
What do you mean continued? What are you talking about? I'm making things better. We're at 50%. Because once we can make this, we can then set this up to then accept its own stuff. We can set it to bring in iron ore, whatever, alloys, food, and it'll do it.
Warning.
There we go.
A sector is being overworked.
Alright, now with this. Right. Mining ship. Cargo ship. Then, we'll also do this. Need to make a stockpile that takes that. Damn it. There we go. Let's not build that. Although we could, because it would still help. Let's not. So then we have more people, I guess. Can I now do this? Yay! Alternate life sector. Let's go. Point of interest. Found Saturn! Shuttle belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon Ticune's probes that it approached. It's still active? Probably gonna mess things up, but sure, send that. We'll probably finish up in a second or two. I'm just trying to survive, you know how it is. You know what? Let's get the cargo ship built first. Because the mining thing will only get the resources to make some of these.
Strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Can you not?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Still can't click that. Okay. Make contact. Let's see how that goes. Okay, I can now probably... Ooh, stability, sure. Here, be more stable, okay? Stop going mad. There we go. Do we have cryonics chamber? Alright, cool. Whoops, not that way. I need to rotate, which is R. There we go. I built that, and then we can finally start defrosting people. Let's watch this thing get built.
accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Of course it has. Can you stop? That's the food place.
Trust in your leadership is falling. Power supply overloaded.
Right, 222. This still hasn't been built yet, so I can save power on that.
Restored.
Oh, they're actually in
Assigned
danger.
team has completed a task.
After receiving no response to communication attempts, the teams landed the sensitive and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. The defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been a little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writings were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread to the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Within what appears to be the main entrance, a bronze statue of Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. Send the team deeper, I guess. Find out what you can. Right now, we need a lot of people in the other sectors. I'm going to stop sending workers there. Because these are in danger, which is more, you know, at risk than overworked. While I'm here, let's build more homes.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Okay, now you're better. You're better at overwork than danger. Are we even at 100% yet?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Venturing deeper within, the team of Sensitive reached a construction site, deserted and almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified but are blocked by ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. One of the storage areas, through the transparency of ice, a preserved corpse can be seen. I guess if we did this, it could decompose the body. But if we don't do this, if we do it this way, where we break the ice, it would preserve the body and we might be able to bring it back. So I'll do this one. Might take longer, but it might be worth it. While I'm waiting for that, let's see if there's any... Oh, there we go. Research. Got another one. You gonna send any of that there polymers over to my side, like I've asked you to?
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon. science ship team has completed a task.
The sensitive team recovered a number of valuable resources via biometric data sampling. They identified the preserved corpse as Ulix's? Administrator of Neptune's Hyperloop Station Thiaki. The body was found with a handwritten letter of farewell and apology to the inhabitants of Thiaki Station. Appears to be unfinished. Okay. Asteroid belt. Signal of Dawes frequency originating from an Mineroid Stanford facility. Oh boy. We have enough polymer and electronics. Make more power, then we can turn some of these back on.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
You guys need to stop getting into accidents, okay? Want more power. Okay, now I can turn this back on.
Warning. A sector is being overworked. A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, we theorized that the Stanford facility was contain many materials useful to the Tycoon and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we need to dismantle elements in the structure to gain entry. A control center has been identified, but it's sealed off by a shutter with a UN emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. How? We have no idea what it says, but it's accompanied by a helical-shaped symbol. Helical. I need to remind myself what that means. Oh, it's the spiral for DNA. It'd be like DNA, or it'd be like a spiral on a spring. I've never heard it referred to as a helical, but sure. Well, I want to get into the control center. Maybe I can do both, but I'll force entry. Ah, finally. Resource ship is a go. Alright, you need to focus on
A
alloys.
science ship team has completed a task.
Maybe not silicon. Get off of that. Electronics. People would be nice, that would be nice. And that. Because we need those things. I believe I have one probe. Oh. There it is.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Can you guys calm down for like a few seconds before something explodes? Here, have an active life center. Maybe this will help. Try to put it somewhere it'll be not taking up space. There we go. Look out. Wow. Ooh, green. Maybe it's trying to simulate Earth life? I don't know. Kind of weird. Alright, so everything on here is doing better. This is still... Because this is happy now, so we're going to get more for all that. It's just this side that needs it as well.
Has occurred in the Tycoon.
Can you not? Why can't we just, like, I don't know, can I just say, hey, I need 20 of these to go over here instead of having to go into this weird menu to go like, oh yeah, give me this stuff. And weird drag and drop, like, slider bars. That does not help me. That makes it more complicated. Bodies of fallen employees were found within the control center. After examining their identification tags, Makoto Umehara is certain they have found a possible relative. They requested the body be brought back to Takun and that the center's personal manifest be analyzed to find out if there is any links between the deceased and Takun's crew. Preliminary psychological profile suggests that Makoto Umehara is exhibiting behavior characteristics of dead Earth sickness. Well, of course. Wait, what? I thought I was choosing the other thing. I didn't really properly read it. Whoopsie. Director Umehara started stay at the command center. The other crew members tried to reason with them, but to no avail. Sensitive teams state that they respected the decision and Makoto Umehara has been left on the facility. Well, that's just great. That is not what I wanted to do. If I had properly read what it was going to do, I probably wouldn't have chosen that option. But I was just like, oh, it's gone back to the 3 options that I could choose before. I didn't read it. I'm dumb. Probe data's industrial infrastructure. Okay. But I think this might be a good place to call it. We're starting to get into some things. I'll save up our hungry for the moment because we're still kind of hungry. Alright. And that is where we will stop for today. Oh boy, this game is tense. Especially when you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Click everything. But yeah, this game's been fine so far. It's kind of difficult trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be trying to do to get everyone to stop freaking blowing things up and dying and making things worse. And it would also help if I read things before I clicked them. But so far it's been okay. We'll see how it goes the next time we stream this. I'll probably have a more solid idea if I want to continue it or not. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's been cool. I liked everything so far. I'm hoping that there's going to be more talking segments, because it seems ever since we did the tutorial, quotation marks, no one's spoken to me. Literally, it's just the robot, which is kind of worrying. But we'll see. I shall pick this up back on Thursday. Tomorrow I'll be back with more Ghost of Tsushima, so look forward to that as usual. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe to those notifications so you know when I next stream. If you want to help support me, thanks to Patreon and tips. And if you do become a patron, you get them out to the patron list here, where I'll give you a shout out of every stream like I do with Hiro Kuni and the Soulmaster 37. I thank you for the continued support. I greatly appreciate you all. And yeah, we get stuff done. But until next time, y'all take care. Have a nice rest of the day. I'll see you either tomorrow or Thursday for more of this. Until then, have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Bye, Anarchy.